What up, guys? It's your boy Illinois Valley, and before we get this started, I just want to say that this is a troll build. It's meant for fun. Whether I get 1 view on this video or 1,000 views doesn't matter. It's all about having fun. You know me, I'm a little bit of a trolly player. I like to do a lot of kiting. I got a lot of sighting, a lot of like just running around making people mad till they make mistakes, and then I'll turn and burn. This build is probably one of my trolliest builds I've done in a minute. It could be trollier, but I decided to take it a little less trolly and make it a little bit serious, which maybe is good or bad. It doesn't really matter. It's still a trolly build. It's still a whole lot of fun. I do some weird double dipping, and I know I'm going to get some of that in the comments. It's fine. I did it because, it's whatever. It's a troll build. I'm not here to take this build too seriously. So with that said, here is my 2H and bow trolly ass Stamsorc build. Let's go. So first we'll just dive into these stats. On buffed, we're sitting at some pretty decent stats right here. As you can see, we got zero, like absolutely zero resistance, but that's okay because when you're fast and it doesn't really matter. We are running 0 in mag, 12 in health, 52 in stam. If we come down here, we do have continuous, which I've been told I should make videos without continuous because it's unrealistic. That's not true. Very realistic in small scale, very realistic in solo play. We're going to be hanging around resources all day. We are running the Warrior Mundus Stone. Okay, we're going to go ahead and buff up real quick. On our front bar, without a pot, we are sitting at 6,400 weapon damage. That 2,700 stam recovery is really nice. And as you can see, we're sitting under 20k resistances, which is fine. That under 2k critical resistance, it's fine because we're fast. We don't need resistances when we're fast, right? There's on our back bar. And we'll pop a pot. Buff that shit up again. And there you go. Those are our stats. We are a wood elf. Any class or race, I mean, is good here. Orc's gonna be good because of your extra speed. Real nice. Can't beat it. Extra speed on a speed build. Mwah, beautiful. I like wood elf. You guys already know. That's who I am. It's what I do. So, with all that said, let's dive into the gear. Alright, so we are running a Endurance Maul Nirnhone with a weapon glyph. This can be very flexible. If you guys don't want to run it like this, you want to try something different, be my guest. By all means, knock it out. We're just trying to get enough stats to make this viable enough where we're just not running out there and getting killed. So I think Endurance is going to help us do that. On the back bar, we are running the Endurance Bow. We are running powered. We need as much healing as we can possibly get. If you want to run Nirnhone, be weird, go for it. We're running the Crown Lethal Poisons on the back bar. You can run them on the front bar as well if you'd like. Nothing wrong with that. On the head, we are running 1 heavy Balrogs infused with the health glyph. Okay? Very much. We are running Coward's gear on the body. The chest is infused with stam. Shoulders, we are running 1 piece of Veladref for the weapon damage, of course. It's well fitted with the stam glyph. Well fitted with the stam glyph. Well fitted with the stam glyph. You see where we're going with this, guys? Okay, we got infused max stam on the legs. And then we got well fitted, surprise, surprise, with the max stam. As a jewelry, we're running all infused agility with weapon damage. You guys, if we want to be able to actually kill people, we're going to need the weapon damage. You can run a different set. You can scratch endurance and agility all you want and throw in some other sets here. You can run a full monster set if you want. It's all good. I'm just saying that this works. It's actually kind of fun. You'd be surprised on how fast and how tanky we actually become when everything is procced. It's very trolly. Like, I'm telling you guys, I put some thought into this. I've definitely tested it. We're having a whole shit ton of fun. So I was going to show you what food I'm running. We are not running Bewitched Sugar Skulls. I just realized that I'm actually on my last Arteum broth right now. So we are running tri-stat pots. You can run the crowns. You can run the ones you make. But just so we can see real quick, we'll go into my character sheet. We are running our tam as our food. For our skills on the back bar, we are running shuffle because we have all sorts of mitigation and things to combat shit people are going to try to do to us. This one gives us the major evasion, decreasing damage from your area attacks, which is really, really nice. And each piece of medium worn removes and grants immunity to snares and immobilizations by 1 second, which is also really nice because, as you see, we are running Coward's gear, so we're covering all our bases at this point. We are running Vigor, Dark Deal, Ball of Lightning, Hurricane, and then here's where some of our double dipping comes in. We are running Temporal Guard, but this time I'm actually not really running it for the minor protection. I'm actually running it for the ultimate, because when you streak and maybe even streak again and then undo, you'd be surprised how far back you come. And this is a major juke. People do not see this coming, and if they're like letting their buffs drop and suddenly you're now behind them, it's so good, guys. It's so good. Now if you don't want to run this, there's other things you can do. You can run like Atronach for the extra stam recover, I believe, and there's other things you can run if you don't want to run Temporal Guard. But dude, undo is so good on the Stamsorc, it's ridiculous, guys. All right, we are running Dawnbreaker. We are running Camouflage Hunter here, but this is a flex spot. I just like the extra weapon damage. I like to pull people out of stealth. With the Wood Elf, it works really well. If you're not a Wood Elf, you can run. There's so many options on Stamsorc. You can run whatever you want here. It does not have to be Camouflage Hunter. This is a very flex spot. We are running Rally, Executioner. Crystal Weapon hits so hard on this build. It's unbelievable how hard this hits. So this is a must-have. And then there's Dizzy Swing, which isn't great this patch with the lag, but on Stamsorc, it's a must. And those are our skills. Alright, real quick, with the passives, I actually have not fully leveled this character yet, so you're going to see a little lack in passives, but you do want all of these, and all of these, and all of these, all of these, and all of these. Well, mostly we run bow for the hasty retreat on this build. It's double dipping again, but this is our playstyle. Why abandon it now? It's so much fun, dude. Alright, you want your mediums, you want your heavies, you want your Slayer, you want your Concentrated Barrier, which is another reason why you run Undo, Assault, Support. Of course, you want your racial passives, and of course, you want medicinal use. Alright, for the champion points, this is so up in the air. Like, I like the way I have it set up. It's pretty much my normal setup on almost all my tunes. But I know there's other options, and I know people are going to say there's other options, and you're right. There is, and that's why I say this is just a guideline. You definitely should do you when it comes to champion points. Alright, so in the blue tree, we are running Master of Arms, Resilience, Duelist Rebuff, and Unassailable. In the red tree, we are running Endless Vitality, Ironclad, Rejuvenation, and Survival Instincts. In the green tree, really not that important. We are running the Master Gatherer. If you're not running this, what are you doing? War Mount, Gifted Rider, Steed's Blessing. I got nothing, guys. This green tree is so important when it comes to these build videos. Should we just skip it? We should put the petition in. We're gonna skip the green tree from here on out. All right, guys, that's my CP. If you've watched any of my other build videos, you already know where I put a lot of my points when it comes to like fall damage and pulling people out of stealth and extra stam and yada yada yada. Alright, I think we've covered it all. I think this is I think we got it all, but one thing we should just kind of show you, like, roll dodge into sprint is where you proc your cowards. You see you got your movement speed, you got your protection. It's nasty, dude. And like I said, if you streak, and then undo, look how far back you come, dude. It's insane, right? Like, isn't that crazy? Like, imagine if I even streaked again. You could get 3 streaks in 4 seconds, and you'd come back a long way. And I'm telling you, then suddenly you're now behind your opponent instead of in front of them, and you're now the hunter and not the prey. All right, guys, thank you again for checking out another build video. We are pushing for 1K subscribers. We are at like 715 as of this video. We are doing really well considering I'm not a consistent like content poster. But you guys seem to like what I put out there, and I seem to like the fact that you guys like the fact that I put stuff out there. I thank you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you haven't already subbed, hit the subscribe button. It's free. Hit the like. Throw a comment. Tell me how crazy I am. Guys, thank you. Peace.